Are there champs you think are pro viable but pros don't play? Yes. There's a lot of characters that are legitimately pro viable, and the reason they aren't played is because pros don't have the time or desire to practice them, or other things like social pressures. So here's one of the really rough things about pro play. If you pick an off-meta character, if you win, you're a genius, and if you lose, you're trolling and should be fired. And so what that creates is the only teams that are allowed to innovate are either the really, really, really good teams who are so far above everybody else that they can pick champions that are weird and be likely to win on them, or teams that are so behind everybody else that it wouldn't matter if they picked meta because they were going to lose anyways, and so they can innovate. That's a little hyperbolic, but basically it's like one of the tragedies, I think, of pro is that the players of League of Legends are so like keyed into like, here's what's viable, that there's actually a huge like disincentivization towards innovation. Because innovation in the eyes of a lot of like, say, Reddit analysts or Twitter analysts is only good if it wins. But the problem is that a pick being good or bad is not necessarily indicated by its win rate in pro play, right? Because it turns out that if you're fighting SKT, there's a lot of champions that are just going to lose, regardless of how good you are, because you were fighting SKT, right? And so, yeah, I think that's a real challenge.